father used to work in there, restoring old ovens that they bought in Switzerland and Austria and Germany, and they restored them in there and sold them all around. And it's I like being out here because it reminds me of all the good stuff. We are in Christiania, Kopenhagen, Denmark. So it is one of the largest squats in the Western world, maybe in the world. 34 acres. Military base abandoned in 1970 and squatted in 1971. And as you can see, things just kind of developed from there. This is where we played our first ticketed concerts. I mean, we made nothing because we then took the money that was left and we bought more beer. Yeah, and over here is actually my dad's on the wall here. These are the legends that used to come here a lot that are gone. That's my father there. I think we're ready to roll. All right.
Yeah.
Once I was 7 years old, my mama told me, go make yourself some friends or you'll be lonely. Once I was 7 years old. It was a big, big world, but we thought we were bigger. Pushing each other to the limits, we were learning quicker. By 11, smoking herb and drinking burning liquor. Never rich, so we were out to make that steady figure.
Here's a Christiania Art Gallery. Marius, du har et billede, som jeg rigtig gerne vil have, du lige gemmer til mig. Vinterbilledet af Christiania af Mælkebøtten.
I don't try to understand.
Hey, no.
Let the devil take tomorrow.
And when you look at some of the buildings and the way people are like locally invested, the amount of art that's put up out here, I'd say that was probably one of the main catalysts for me to write songs in so many different directions. Besides my dad being...
Go to cash.
Hvad så? Skal en til?
Eller?
Skal jeg have nummer 2?
Ja. Er det ikke så godt? Jeg bliver nødt til at følge med dig jo, for
Jamen, det er
du er
perfekt.
foran hele tiden.
Jamen altså, jeg er også kun lige foran.
Ja, det er rigtigt.
Kun lige foran.
Vi ses, mor.
Vi ses, he's gonna be a dad again.
I always had that dream like my daddy before me. So I started writing songs, I started writing stories. Something about this glory just always seemed to bore me. Cause only those I really love will ever really know me.
My father was such a special person in Christiania because he booked so many music concerts. And still now, 8 years after he died, there's just less music. Less diverse music also. But that's like, times change.
Once I was 20 years old, my story got told. I was writing about all the things I saw before me. Once I was 20 years old.
And then after my father died, I started writing different types of songs, and I started writing a lot of songs that weren't for anyone else than me. And in some sense, that was where embracing being an artist also came in. And sometimes the songs that I write purely for myself are the ones that become the biggest. Yeah. And that's it's a fun twist on egocentrism sometimes. That when you make it super, super personal, everyone can understand it. Yeah. And when you try to make everybody understand it, it becomes a little bit vague.
I'm still learning about life. My woman brought children for me, so I can sing them all my songs and I can tell them stories. Most of my boys are with me, some are still out seeking glory. Some I had to leave behind, my brother, I'm still savvy.
Men hvad laver I inde i Sølles, så der er ikke låst derhen?
Jo, men jeg åbnede bare lige, og så gik jeg ind, fordi jeg har jo også gået i Søløst.
Jamen, jeg må ikke komme herind, hvis man ikke er barn.
Ej, det er også rigtigt. Men vi går også igen nu. Vi vil bare lige kigge og sige hej.
Det kan jeg godt, men I må ikke komme, når der er fødselsdag.
Okay.
Der er fødselsdag i dag.
Hej.
Og I inviterer jo. Nej, for der kommer en voksen.
Soon I'll be 60 years old. My daddy got 61. Remember life and then your life becomes a better one. I made a man so happy when I wrote a letter once. I hope my children come and visit once or twice a month. Soon I'll be 60 years old. Will I think the world is cold, or will I have a land of children who can warm me? Soon I'll be 60 years old. Come on, love stick.
Well, 7 years is about life. It's written about the first 25 years of my life that I had lived until the point of writing the song. And then the last half is made up from 25 to now. I wanted to be a father always, and I always thought about it even before my father died. So the way that it changed for me when I had my first and especially my second daughter, it's like now I did the things I wrote about in that song. We traveled the world and we're still roaming. Like now I have kids, and I tell them sing them all my songs, and I can tell them stories. And I hope that when they grow up, they'll visit me.
Soon I'll be 60 years old. Will I think the world is cold? Or will I have the land of children who can warm me? Soon I'll be 60 years old.
It's just a little piece of my life, and it's why I don't do a lot of interviews, because it's like most of it's in the music already.
Once I was 7 years old, my mama told me, go make yourself some friends or you'll be lonely. Once I was 7 years old.
I sang about all of it. Now we're walking in it. We're walking around the story.
Once I was 7 years old.